Hey Bags, today I'm going to show you how to unlock mushroom brick building, plus how to get your upgrades going for mighty globs and the glue masher so you can start repairing your weapons using glue once you've upgraded them. This is taken from PTB, so things may change. I'll do a more concise video taking a look at all the building pieces, including how to unlock the pumpkin stuff as well in the future, but for now let's focus on this main one as you can get really early. So as soon as you load into the update, it should ping with going to talk to Sloan, and then after or even before, it should also ping this hedge optical drive or disk that's in the hedge area in the north of the map, just before the brand new part where you go towards the garden wall. Head directly north from the park bench, find the routes that you can start climbing as well as some spider webs, and obviously bring your actual orb weaver buggy. It's a little bit of a puzzle getting up there, but I don't think you need a definite guide. It's not that difficult. Just basically keep going up. Interesting to know that this is also where you can get a whole ton of orb weaver eggs. I've been hearing reports that they can't find any in other locations, so it might be a case of them moving some of them to here. If you don't see any orb weaver eggs here and you want one, then make sure you kill a bunch of the spiders here, just in case they are now hatching into them. But you should find them directly in the middle of some of these webs going across. Right, back to the actual guide in hand. Once you get to the top, there'll be an ominous dead scientist. Make sure you do grab the disc, not just his body, as there is a few nice things on him, but this is obviously what we want, and then you can just jump off. I did have a little look around. I couldn't find any more real loot in that place, but you never know. Didn't help that it was dark when I did it, but yeah, if I find anything different, I will keep you updated. And then go to the new ranger station that you should see underneath the bench. You gain 1000 more science, much needed for your upgrades for your omnant tools, but also to buy some of the new production stuff. Ovens, mushroom slurry, the mushroom bricks, mighty globs for upgrading and sturdy plating your weapons and gear, and of course the whetstone, glue masher to help repair your gear once it's upgraded beyond the level, and finally at last feather roofing. Now here's something really important. People are complaining they haven't got enough raw science when they load in on the PTB, so things may change, but yes, you probably have gone and got every bit you could find on the map, done all the quests, so there's not really too many ways you can generate more. Of course, until you start venturing into the brand new garden area. So I would definitely weigh up whether or not you really want to start building or upgrading before getting the axe. Quick and easy way to get some raw science is by going and getting a lot of kills from the new creatures. 5 of the new woolly aphids will get you 700 raw science. Killing 2 crickets will also give you a bunch of raw science as well. So make sure you check the quest list to see if there's anything you can do. And if you haven't done things like the mixer and stuff, definitely do them. For sure though, the oven is definitely the priority. The glue masher you won't need until you've started upgrading your weapons and gear anyway, as you can't, I do believe, repair anything until it's gone beyond level 3 or 4. You'll still need your bug parts. Once you do get it though, you can use a variety of different bug parts to make the glue. I swear they've made it a little bit more expensive. There's definitely not as many bug parts that you can use, although that might have just been a quirk of creative mode. I do think once you've killed a few creatures, it will unlock more recipes. So if you've not seen any repair glue, go and kill a bunch of creatures. But as you can see from this list, it does seem to be all tier 2, plus any candy resources. I reckon you probably want to keep them as much as possible. It is easy to make, the only thing that's going to be hard is maybe getting some of the stink bug parts. For the oven, you are going to need 4 pieces of coal chunks, I always get that wrong, 10 pieces of clay and 4 boiling glands, and then yeah, you'll now be able to go ahead and cook all of your mushroom bricks. And it is exactly as I predicted in my get ready for the update video. Toadstool mushrooms are going to give you 10 pieces of slurry that you put in the grinder, otherwise the brown ones only give you 6. And just regular little mushrooms that you normally eat only give 1. So obviously try and get lots of toadstool chunks. So yeah, most of the mushroom walls do require just mushrooms, but some require rust as well as weed stems plus lint rope just to make the windows and doors. I get why, the realism of the app, you can actually see some of these components like the stems and the rust in them, but it does feel like we've kind of ignored that in lots of other ways in Grounded. Like for the door, I think we could just drop out the weed stems or the rust. I don't know, might not be a big deal to you. Maybe it just gives it a bit more of feeling that, yeah, you really worked hard grinding some of this. But it definitely gets worse with the pumpkin stuff. I'm going to talk about that in another video. But I absolutely love the set, don't get me wrong. It does look really cool. I like the way it's almost a little bit more medieval style now, especially with the pumpkin pieces particularly. But for sure, I do like the new appearance of the mushroom bricks. They do look great. And if you're really new to Grounded, maybe didn't play the first one, these globs can be made to upgrade your gear. So you can add maybe more damage and durability by using the mighty ones. The mint, spicy and sour will add them elemental effects to your weapons. But just note the recipes for the fresh, spicy and sour, they're separate. So you need to go and find them in the garden areas. Go watch my Ladybird buggy guide, as that shows you where to get the fresh one, and I will be working on the others for the full complete video about everything to do with this once the update's live for everyone. So all of that sturdy whetstone that you've been collecting, you will now be able to go ahead and fuse it with some of the candy that you've got to go ahead and make these globs inside the oven. And just like you was able to make some of the brittle plates and the brittle whetstone eventually yourself out of sap, you can go ahead and make it out of sturdy ingredients too. But I can't lie, I've not found the recipe for it yet. It will be scattered somewhere in the park, unless things have changed, just like the brittle recipes were found in the spider den and the ice cream cart. I'm expecting there to be a sturdy whetstone recipe. It does use all weaver fangs and sap for the whetstone, and for the plate in itself, it does use ladybug parts and sap. But that's only if you want to craft your own. Otherwise, keep going and farming the sturdy upgrade rocks that you find out in the world, which do respawn over time. And that's obviously another way that you can do it. Once the PTB is finished, like I said, I will have a more conclusive guide with all the mushroom pieces as well. And I'll definitely make sure I've got that nailed down about the recipe. But for now, hopefully this will get you started in getting your gear upgraded or going ahead and building a massive castle. If you build a nice one, take some pictures, come join Discord and post it in our channels. I'd love to see them. And that's it. Until next time, Ratbags, I'll see you for more Grounded 2 news, gameplay and guides. Bye bye.